First bike work, then blue book. Third, we have points. Learning, revising, collecting points. And there are many things here that people get caught up in. A thing to remember about points is when you go for an appearance, if you don't know the point, you lose 1 point. It's not a great deal. If you muck up the run, you lose 10 points. So you've got more emphasis on getting the run remotely correct than on the fact of knowing the point. Some appearances, you are going to get asked a hell of a lot of points that you don't know. And on those appearances, the 16, 17, 18, 20 points that you got asked that you didn't know, there's pretty much nothing that you could have done about it. You couldn't have predicted it, you couldn't have preempted it, and you couldn't have studied for it. You were not going to score on that day. Those points are probably not going to come out that often again. You couldn't know what they was going to be, and you can't preempt them for the future. The examiners are always going to ask new sets of points that you can't predict. What you can do is see which ones they're asking the most, make sure you know all of those, and then try to increase your repertoire as you continuously go through the knowledge. So it's all about statistics. You've got to make sure you know everything that they're asking the most and then build up upon that. Then the detail. So very often when people are collecting points, you collect a lot of detail. I see it all the time. First left, first right, and a turnaround. You as beginners are doing that for points that you have no comprehension of whether they need it or not. So when you collect a turnaround for a point and you've never seen it asked in a question, you're trying to predict if they asked it. And that's a waste of time and energy, because on the point sheet is what they ask. And if you're practicing that point sheet, you are seeing what they ask and you can now practice what the answer could be for that specific question. If you're trying to predict what they'll ask and preempt what they'll ask, certainly as a beginner, you're wasting your time, because there's already plenty that they are asking that you should be finding and learning. When you